you. This is Dr. Abhijit Singh Jadeja. Today we have discussed about BCA 501 web development using ASP.NET, and today's topic is master page in ASP.NET and how to create links.
Start, run, dev, env development environment. Visual Studio is startup. Try ASP.NET का प्रोजेक्ट ऑलरेडी बना हुआ. Web page is loading on your screen. Within few time you will get whole environment about ASP.NET and its component that we call web pages. Again, this try is not a ASP.NET but VB.NET application. So we are starting file, new, website. Going for a browse. Website 1. It's a by default folder, but we are taking it as a new folder. So into F drive we are creating new folder about ASP PRACTIC, ASP practice. Open website. For website creation we have three basic language for this. It is a Visual Basic, Visual C#, Visual C# and Visual J#. Currently we are taking Visual Basic. Okay. Your IDE component of ASP.NET will load on your screen. The basic difference between ASP.NET IDE and VB.NET IDE is VB.NET is well known for creating and developing desktop application, but ASP.NET is basically for web application. In web application where there are lots of tags are there, you can clearly see that one. It is a default.asp web page where my cursor is moving. It is a source view. When we click on the design view, we will find a very blank white page. It is a design of our default page. Let me check on the Solution Explorer. Default is my by default web page. It's a normal web page where I can put it so many tools from this. This is a standard tool. Then after we have data tool, validation tool, navigation tool, login tool, web parts, HTML tool, crystal report. Into the standard tools, if we drag and drop any label, my label always reach to that particular place. Then after I put it down over here, a button will also reach there. Let me check what will be happening over here. It is auto postback position is by default on, so I can put it down that particular label at anywhere. And one more thing, when you go to the source view, you will find two tags automatically, that is ASP label and second is ASP button. Now I don't want to need this button, so I select this particular label and I delete it. From source view I delete my label. In design view I will not found my label. So it is very clear that when whatever tools you will put it down on your web page, it will be created in your source part in a form of tag. Let me delete this button also, and that button will be also deleted from my design view. Fine. In this thing we already know two phases of a web page. The by default web page name is default. The extension is .aspx. Another view is source view. I click on it and I will find it out that particular tags view. That is a basic thing that is called tags view. Back, and I will remove it. One another view is very important, that is a event view. When I double click on that one, I will reach to another view that is called event view. This is a web page and web page load event. It is clearly mentioned as a protected sub. If you see a clearly difference, and another thing is default.aspx.vb. My Previously basic language was Visual Basic, so my language is VB. If I will select C sharp, then C as star. If I will select J sharp, then J as star will be available to all of us. Default page, and into the default page we will move ahead as it is. Now if we want to learn the master page and content page, we have to delete these things. Right click, delete, and when we delete it, now we don't have any particular part in our applications. If we go to the Solution Explorer, in F drive ASP practice is there, only application underscore data is there. Now right click, add new item. Into add new item, I will go to that particular part, that is always this display the difference between MDI parent, MDI form, master form and web form. This is my master web page. The extension is .master. You can clearly understand. You can see on your video also master. And this is my transaction web page where extension is .aspx. First I have to select a master page. So master page is there. If I want to create a more master page, I can give a number, master page 1, 2, 3. But presently I am interested for only one master page. So I am adding my master page. Once I add my master page, you people know that one. A master page, it's a blueprint of your website. I go to the design view, I found that things, that is a content placeholder I am by default getting. In the difference of master page and content place transaction page is that content placeholder is a tool that I will definitely find in my master page only as a by default one. You look it out very clearly over here. The bottom of this particular tool, I will find it out a content placeholder where my cursor is there. You can clearly compare both of this. This is content placeholder and that is content placeholder 1 also there. I don't need it, so I just clicked it. I'm selecting it. And after selecting, I'm deleting it. Okay, fine. Now I want to design a draft the layout, so I go to the layout menu, into insert table. If you want to insert the table, this is a particular part, but I want a template because now I'm creating a template of a web page. Ready-made template is already given in Visual Studio 2005. Header means only header where you can put it down menu on the top. Then after side, where you can put it down hierarchy and so many things, but header and side is the best one because you can put it down menu, graphics, images, and into that side part you can get it that particular menus also. When I got this thing, this is the particular part where I will put it down, that content placeholder that I previously deleted. So I pick up the content placeholder, I drag and drop and I put it down over there. Once I put it down over there, this is a very small content placeholder, so if I want to increase it, I just press enter and it will be increase my content placeholder size. Now if we want to provide a design about my master page header part, just right click on the header, go to the style. Into the style we have one option. There are lots of things to do over here. There is font, background, text, position, layout, edits, list and others. I'm going to the background. In background I can set background color as well as background image. Presently we are going for a color only. We pick up this color, green one, and when we set it, it will be available on my top side. Now it's a time for side formatting, so right click on the side part, go to the style, same background, and I will pick up any one of the color, that is a aqua color. So fine, now aqua color will be available for us. It's a master page as design. One more thing that you would like to do is that when you are adding a normal web pages, it will be always consider a pattern of master page. So to be very careful, right click on that one, add new item, and I'm going for a transaction web page or a normal web page. This is by default, but I would like to put my default page name, don't take a default but home. Generally the website always start with the home page, so I'm pick up a home as a ASPX. I want to select a master page copy, so I just check it out on that checkbox, and when I add it, it will ask me which master page. Presently in this particular demonstration of the web page or website, I created only master web page, so master page 1 is there, so I pick up it. When I click on OK, I will get it a transaction page name home. You can clearly see in our Solution Explorer, we have one master page, we have home page. Now go to the design view and check it out. It's a very good one. That particular things will be available. that particular format. At the top side we are putting down a green color. It is available in my home page, as well as in a side aqua color is also available in my web page. Now as a home page I would like to put it down, this is my home page. You all are welcome here. So I'm considering this web page as a big one, so I'm putting some enter over here, and we are finishing this thing. Now another thing that we would like to that things is right click, add new item. In add to new item I would like to put it down one more thing, that is contact us web page. Same master page is already selected. I click on it, I select my master page that is already designed within a green color and aqua color. My contact us web page is also created. Look, in that things two colors are available. This is my contact us.aspx. Into this contact us, Professor Abhijit Singh Jadeja, BP, CCS College, KSV University, Gandhinagar. Then after I would like to increase the size of this content placeholder, so I am putting the same some enter over here. So my contact us page is also ready. Now I consider close, save yes. I consider my home page as close, save yes. One more thing with the doing of this master page is that this is my master page, yes, and into my master page I would like to put down some copyright issue and so many other things is also there. So into that particular things, let me go for a master page. And one more thing, we will edit that particular things at a letter one, but if we want to make it start as a home page, just right click on my home page at the Solution Explorer, set as a startup page, and just click on it. And now enjoy what will be available on this one. Build started, build success. This is the only warning message that your ASP.NET will be interact with your web browser. So I'm click on OK. My web browser will load. My IIS engine is already started. Localhost 1028 ASPX practice. That is my display, the web engine. It will be added on my Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer is finding on my screen, and it is loading my home page. Let me check it out that how that my home page will be looks like. So it is loading finally. It's as it is that we already created in that one. This is my home page. You are welcome here. So in localhost 1028 ASP practice home.aspx is available. Friends, if we are consider this particular part as a very proper one, now let me take a look about that master page, some more formatting for this. I'll pick up one label and I put it over here. This label is here, but I want to put it over here is a label. I put F4 for a property setting. I put it down as a fixed one. So whatever things that I want, I would like to do it with this, I can clearly show it. This particular label is there. I would like to type a text. All right. Reserved to Mr. Abhijit. Okay, fine. Now I don't need this property, so I just put it down back over here, and that particular text will be available in my master page. So this is a thing. It's a very simple thing. If I want to put it down on one small website, I can do it. In that things, I have to put it one button, another more button over here. That button will be available. Now I would like to move that particular button from my top level to my side level. This is one button. This is my second button. I'm arranging or rearranging it. Nothing to do over here. Just select the first button one. Go to the property window. Into the property window, in the text part, let me type home. My home will be considered like that. Now go to the property window and do a property for the button 2. just type contact us. When I click it, that button is created. Now double click on home. I will reach to my event view. This is buttons click event. You can clearly see in that one I'm highlighting protected button 1 underscore click. Whenever I click on that one, I want a response. So response is a class, redirect is a method, and which web page URL as a string, which web page you want to display, that is home.aspx. Now again I would like to go to my design view, shift F7, and I will reach to my design view. Contact us, double click, this is button 2, and when I click on it, I hit on it, I want response class, that is response dot again redirect method, and in indirect methods redirect method I will be reaching to my contact us dot aspx web page. Finally, let me take a look about my small website of ASP.NET using master page, transaction page, and overall things. IIS is loading. In a short while of time, I will get a web browser. Yes, my web browser is coming. It is loading. And all right, reserved to Mr. Abhijit Jadeja is displayed with my home page. This is my home page. My address bar is displayed. When I click on contact us, I will be available on Professor Abhijit Singh Jadeja, BPCCS College, KSV University, Gandhinagar, India. So within this home page is there, contact us page is there. There are lots of things to do. Whatever you want to do it, it is easily available over here. So it is easy to consider that one. How can we look like about this, and how can we put it down all that things in a part. We will do one more thing, and that formatting also. In a design view, I will reach to my master page. In my master page, I'll put it down one tool, that is name is image. Once I put drag and drop the image will be over here. I would like to consider my image on my copyright issue 1, so I put and replace it. I put this image over here, and in that image, if we want to show that particular photographs, we will take a property window for this. Image URL is there, and into image URL, application data or that things. You can clearly see that over here. No browser button is available. If browse button is available, then and then I can consider the external images and external videos in that one. Indirectly, in short, this particular select image need my application in either my web solution or my application data folder. So guys, let me come to the solution explorer. Into the solution explorer, we need an image, so right click, add an existing item. You must know that one where your images is there. So let me take in that things. In my computer, into F drive, there are photographs is there. Into the photographs, there is Abhijit's photo is there. Into Abhijit 1.jpg is available. I can put it down. 1.jpg is available now on my solution explorer. So I don't need it. Just click out over here. Now I reach to the property, but presently I have to select a particular tool. So I select that things, right click property of my image URL, click on it, and 1.jpg is available. Select it, 1.jpg, just press OK, and you can clearly see that one, that particular image will be available with my photograph within that particular my master page. Let me consider this image at a proper place of this thing. I put it down over here. My image is there, and when I run that particular web page, home page will be there. Within few seconds, my Internet Explorer will be loaded my home page, because home page is my starter page. If you have so many web pages in your website, and if you want to make your home page, please go to the Solution Explorer and right click set as a startup page. Now this is my home page. It is already there. When I click on contact us, I will reach to Mr. Professor Abhijit Singh Jadeja. You can clearly see that particular photograph is also available over here. Alright, reserved to Mr. Abhijit is there. And within this short period of time, you come to know that one, what is master page, what is transaction page, how we can manage that things, how we can increase the length of the web pages, and so many things are there. Presently this home page will be available a scroll bar, so it will be a little bit higher one, and by this one you come to know that when a process of ASP.NET, the multiple web pages, in multiple web pages, how we can take a copy of master page to transaction page, what is the use of content placeholder, what is the use of transaction page, what we can use the button by button click event, how we can open the another page. This is contact us buttons click event. In that one, response is my class, redirect is my method, and by this we come to know that one how this particular small but very effective website we create in ASP.NET 2005. Thank you very much for all of you.